welcome everyone to Spotlight Silhouette, where the stars, of tomorrow shine bright under the spotlight. My name is Ahmed Assam, and we will be welcomed today by Yusuf Al Imam. He is a director, photography, and a movie director. One of his famous works are called Speed of Light. It's a sci-fi movie. About time travel. As we now go off to see a short clip of the movie, we will be joined by Yusuf Al Imam right after they tune.
أنا محتاج أصدق.
ده مريض لقوه امبارح على السطح مغمى عليه وقالوا يحول لمستشفى الأمراض العقلية.
Hello and welcome back. We are now here with Yusuf Al Imam. So, how are you doing today, Yusuf?
I'm fine, thanks.
We are really delighted to have you on our show today.
Thank you.
So tell me, why did you choose to study filmmaking?
I chose to study filmmaking because I had a passion since I was a kid just to create any sort of like imagination or alternate universe you create, and you can turn it into a drawing, a musical piece, a movie, whatever. So you just create stories in your head and you make it come to life.
So do you really think that it's really difficult to make and create those movies?
I think it takes a lot of work to make a professional movie. You need to understand a lot of technical aspects, and the main thing that you have to focus on is the script. This is the most important thing.
Yeah. And have you yourself faced any difficulties till now?
Of course.
Can you give us an example?
It's always the thing that happens that you're not really you're not ready for. Usually you plan for a lot of things, but when you go to shoot the thing, you're going to face a lot of just reality, you know, a lot of things that come your way, and you have to improvise and find solutions on the spot.
Okay, so what would you suggest to the up-and-coming directors about filmmaking?
I suggest you go out and make movies, and you keep making movies, and you're going to learn through practice, basically.
So basically, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you, Yusuf. Now we're going off to see one of the many commercials Yusuf has done as a director of photography. We will be right back with questions about that.
Vamos negra.
Yeah, boy!
هنطلب ايه؟
لا انا خلصت مش قادر.
ايوه المدمر.
welcome back. So, Yusuf, just wanted to ask you a question. If you could describe cinematography as a word, what would you say?
It's very hard to describe in a word, but cinematography is basically creating the mood. It's creating the visual aspects of the movie. You create things from starting from lighting, but it's more than this. You create the color aspects, you create the final output, you work with the colorist, you work with the director, you work with the set designer. You have to all be creating this world, like this alternate world that you choose. Like for example, Harry Potter.
Okay.
This is an example of having all these sections together, art direction with cinematography, with direction, with everything, and you make this world of Hogwarts, for example.
Okay.
So a cinematographer has his job is to make you feel like you're there, light-wise. Every scene in the movie, he's the one creating the lights. He puts lights to make it seem like it's at 6 a.m. in a bedroom, for example, and it's raining outside. Or he can make you feel like it's sunny outside. Or he can make you feel like it's a prison. It has a lighting. Lighting speaks a lot. It makes you feel like you're there. It makes you feel like you're in the mood, you know? So for example, if you want to create a horror movie, lighting is like 90% of it. Because if you have a horror scene, you can't have it in broad daylight unless it's something of a new concept.
Of a new concept, yeah.
But you know, like the basics is if you're creating something dark, creating something comedy, it's all part of the cinematographer's job to make you feel like you see that mood.
You're basically inside that movie, or feeling
visually.
the emotions. Yes,
Controls,
visualization.
cameras, lenses, light.